So I've been postponing this video for almost 2 weeks right now, and I do not know why. I kind of like scripted it like a week ago, and I don't know why I haven't recorded it, considering the fact that my recording doesn't even demand people looking at my face. But yeah, if you don't know about Winchesters, then you have probably been living under a rock. But yeah, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How is your day going? And if it's just starting, how was your night? Hope you had a beautiful night rest. It's me, Praise, and my day isn't going so well. Do you guys want to know about it? Well, pardon me for my cough, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it anyways. I'm just gonna tell you about it. So I discovered that my left ear hole is blocked, and now I can only put on earrings on my right ear, which is totally bizarre considering the fact that I'm not a guy and I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but it's just what it is. Man, I'm literally freaking out. I'm surprised, like I'm freaking out. And you're like, fuck it, and like, it's not a big deal, just like repairs your ear or something. But like, that's the issue. I have like, I don't know if I'll call it a phobia, but I just have this fear of like blood leaving my body, and I know it's like strange, like, fuck it, here go. I know, but like, don't like take blood from my body for tests. Don't pierce my, I don't want to see it. It can be someone else. I don't really I don't care as long as it's not splashing, but like, don't pierce my skin. I don't want to see that. But yeah, anyways, you're tuned into Creepypasta with Praise. That's me. Before we get into the outline for today, I just wanted to let you know that I would really appreciate it if you could just stop by at my socials, subscribe to support my damaged ears, and just show some support. I cannot speak. Fuck. Show some support. Is that a tongue twister? Show some support. It's not a tongue twister. I just don't know how to speak English. But yeah, Winchesters. I think the movie came out in 2018 and I loved it so freaking much. But for some reasons, it took me about like a week to finish it. And it's really strange because like I'm one of those people who is obsessed with movies. I'm not like obsessed. Like I wouldn't know like all the latest movies. Although like I don't know, these few weeks I started watching this anime. I do not know how to pronounce it, Castlevania. But like as I'm watching, I watch a lot of YouTube. Like my favorite YouTubers, Sniper Wolf, Aziland, Gloom, Natalia, Jessie V. I don't know. I guess I'm just watching it. So I remember before when I was like so active on social medias, like I don't know what I was in. Then I was much more of a fan of reading books. Which, by the way, I want to start a series where I review some of my best novels, and I want to start with one of my very good authors. Very good author of the world. I didn't want to say best because he's not my best author. Like my best author is Frank Peretti. Then we have Ted Decker. Then we have G.P. Taylor. Before maybe you can now put in um Dan Brown. So yeah, we are starting with Dan Brown because he has this series which I don't know. I was doing something today. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yes, I was watching a Natalia Taylor's video and I just got the idea. She was talking about the Freemasons and I just got this idea to, you know, I just said like, okay, yeah, the Freemasons are like they're a secret community, and I was like, okay, what if I do a video talking about like multiple secret communities? Then I remembered like I'm a fucking lazy person. Like it's taking me what 1 month to shoot this video that is literally not going to like praise. But I'm like, okay, let me do something that like, I have an idea about. I finished reading the whole book. I think there are like 4 or 5 in the series. Can't really remember. I was reading it like pre-COVID before I think I entered into the university during that COVID period. Like I entered like a few months before lockdown. So I read it before I got my admission into school. So like pre-COVID, obviously. And I'm like, okay, I can't really remember much about it, but like I remember enough about it. But like, I downloaded all the books today, from Angels and Demons to, is it Origins? Downloaded everything like few minutes ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to refresh my memory on it, and I'm going to like review the book. And as I'm reviewing the book, give you guys like a summary of the book. I don't think it's a spoiler for anyone because these books came out like years ago. If you haven't read it yet, then you just don't want to read it. Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. unless maybe I'm going to like change your mind or like I don't know the word I'm looking for. But anyways, yeah, if you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comments. And okay, yeah, I'm diverting. I should stop diverting. But yeah, the most popular Winchester, Winchester is Sarah. Is it Sarah or Sarah? Or Sarah? Sarah. It's Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. She was the wife of William. William Rich Winchester died on March 7th, 1881 from tuberculosis. This led to Sarah establishing the William Rich Winchester Hospital in West Haven. Is it Haven? Is Haven, Connecticut? For the treatment of tuberculosis. They had a child, Annie Pardee Winchester, who was born on June 15th, 1866 and died on July 25th, 1866. She didn't really live long. She died of marasmus. I don't know. I'm not pronouncing anything right. This was one of the things that led to Sarah going to see a medium who told her that she would have to go west and build rooms for the victims of the Winchester rifles. So I haven't like mentioned the Winchester. I haven't mentioned like what the Winchesters got their fortunes from, but it was from like these Winchester rifles. But I'm not going to dive into that in this video. But if you would like to see me talk about the Winchester rifles, and don't think I can make like a whole 8 minutes long video on just talking about rifles, but like maybe I'll talk about other like large companies that have like mystical, you know, backstage stories. So if you like would like to see that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, honestly. I'm not saying well, so like I have like I'm projecting like a summary of everything I want to talk about, and like I think I'm going blind. I can't see shit. Or is it because I put on like dark mode? But like I don't see very well when the screen is bright. Anyways, just know like the people like I'm one thing I know that is like very popular with the Winchester is that she kept building rooms. That is like when you hear Winchesters, if you're not relating them to rifles, you're relating them to the crazy ass woman who was just always um building rooms, right? But yeah, all those rooms she was building were for the victims who got killed by the Winchester rifle bullets. And like what happened was she bought a land. It was a farmhouse, a very small farmhouse. It didn't have a lot of room, but she bought it and started building from there. She was like, according to her, I don't know if I'm mixing the movie now, but like she would get like inspirations from the so-called um victims and like build rooms to like store their spirit. I don't know if store is the right word. I mean, she had workers on the property like 24/7, and a lot of them always reported strange activities because the rooms were supposedly built for spirit. It wasn't like crashing out to live in the same house with them. That was why she decided to build the house like a maze. She wanted to like confuse the spirit. So I don't know if they came to look for her. I thought like spirit as to like well maze confuse spirit, but she had like a lot of weird things. She had like glasses where they weren't supposed to be glasses. She had rooms leading to nowhere. She had staircase leading nowhere. She was just trying to confuse the hell out of them. And I also heard that what did I hear? What did I hear? Oh yeah, she had a lot of toilets in the room, but like there was only one functioning. So I don't know if ghosts used to look for people in toilets, but yeah, she did that. And one of the most popular ghosts of the house was Clyde. He was said to be a very nice ghost. Many saw him. Okay, so the rumor. I'm going to take that again. Okay, one of the most popular ghosts in the house was Clyde. He was said to be a very nice ghost. Many say he was once a worker who died on the property. As for the others, they are spirits grieving or trapped in limbo, while the rest are seeking vengeance. Like, just The number 13 is placed all over the house, and yes, I'm going to tell you why. Winchester was superstitious and was obsessed with the number 13. I don't know who does. If you do numerology, please let me know what 13 signifies. I was like, I tried googling it, I was just seeing too many things, and like I said, I've been so freaking lazy throughout this period. But like, I will give you guys a little story time about that if you're interested. Anyways, she had like 13 hooks in a sinner's room. She had 13 overflow drain holes in the sink in the hall of fires. She had 13 parts to her will, which she signed 13 times, and yeah, there were a lot more. You can read about all this stuff online. The reason Sarah was such a fan of number 13 was because she saw it as a divine number and she believed it could contain the spirits. Few people like Zach Bagans and Harry Houdini, I believe we all know Harry Houdini, have stayed in the house to prove the place isn't haunted. And in 2018, the movie Winchester was released. So yeah, I was correct. The movie was actually very nice. I liked it so much. Most of the movie was like based on her life, but I don't know. I didn't when I was trying to research on like her true life story. I'm putting echoes there. Give me a second. When I was trying to research on how true story, because okay, in this movie they had this guy. I can't remember what happened to this guy, but was he like some reporter or something? I can't really remember. It's been a while since I watched the movie. I'm going to refresh my memory on it and probably do a whole video on it. But they had this guy who came to meet her for some reason and ended up staying over at the house, and that was just like a whole thing on its own. But like I said, I can't really remember, and I don't want to start saying things that I'm not sure of. But yeah, I'm just going to look into the movie, refresh my memory, probably download it and watch it again. But anyways, let's do a little story time. So what's up, guys? It's me, Praise, and I've actually never done this before on the channel, but I'm like, I want to make it something new since now I'm a very lazy person and I only record like what once in a month. So I said, okay, let me do something that will just make each video memory. We'll give like a brief detail of how my life has been since my last video, although like not detailed. Basically, I recently finished exams and I got back home and I'm just there actually, nothing happening in my life, just preparing for my IT and watching movies. I am also revising, so I'm studying computer science obviously, and this semester I'm going to be entering soon while doing like a lot of interest. Okay, not a lot, I'm exaggerating, but at least I know one of the courses I'm going to be covering this upcoming semester is going to be interesting considering the fact that I already have an idea. I mean, I'm into programming. That is something that may or may not be obvious to you guys, but I'm into programming. So this semester we're doing HTML, which is one of the easiest programming languages ever. Because like, I don't know, I was hearing it's not a programming language, but then HTML, hypertext markup. Why do you not put language at the ending of it? But I've just been trying to refresh my memory because I was like, what, in secondary school when I learned HTML, I just want to refresh my memory, probably work on a few projects. I'll be like, sure, I'm ready, then move on to another course. In the meantime, I'm also watching a lot of YouTube and movies, getting my anime games on. I want to start reading mangas, but no, I just can't. But I will do that. Yes. I've also become active on TikTok now. I uploaded a TikTok video yesterday, and in like less than 24 hours it got almost 600 views, which is not a big deal, but it's a big deal considering the amount of followers I have on TikTok, which is literally worse than my YouTube subscribers. And like by worse I mean like a whole lot worse. That like it's not even up to quarter of my YouTube subscribers, and my YouTube subscribers is nothing to brag about. But anyways, guys, I was trying to do like this like reaction stuff, but I was like, that's not me. I'm not good at reaction. I just don't know how to react. But what basically, like when I was on video, I said Natalia Taylor is one of my best YouTubers. I watch her a lot, but I don't know. She has just been uploading disturbing videos. It's not disturbing to a lot of people. It's not disturbing to me. I really don't care. I can easily ignore it, but I just want to put it out there. One of her previous videos, when she was talking about the Kardashians and them culture, was what she called it. I can't remember. My brain is not working right now. But she was just basically saying that there were them embracing other cultures, something like that. Ugh, I don't know how to say it. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically, I don't like support races. I don't care about any race. Like, be whatever race you are, I don't like give a shit. It doesn't change anything for me. But I think it's like, is it cultural inappropriation or something? But anyways, it's not like how they shouldn't be accusing other people's cultures for fame, adverts, like getting paid off of other people, because like when the people who actually know the culture do it, is like they're not reacting. But like, that is the way life works. That is the way life has been working. This one like literally doesn't matter about your race. I mean, that was the rumor that was going on about TikTokers stealing dancings from black people and like not crediting them. So it's like, if you want to live like that, like, first things first, I'm just going to be honest. I love Natalia, but like, even if she wants to be living with this kind of mindset, I don't think a white person. I don't believe in races, but she's talking race. I'm going to talk race. I don't believe a white person has the right to like talk about topics like this, since according to her they're supposed to be like sensitive topics. But like I said, I could care less. This video is getting longer than I expected, and I don't see myself editing this video considering the fact that I am freaking lazy. But yeah, I'm craving a burger right now, so I'm going to look into that. Hopefully get a very nice chicken burger with maybe a nice fruit drink, because we have to drink healthy. I don't know, people say I'm just deceiving myself with that, but we need to pinch in the health in ourselves. I know people saying I'm not eating much, but I feel I'm eating very well. I'm eating the right amount of food. I mean, I just finished eating now, and now I'm still hungry. Although in my defense, the food I ate not long ago was not up to like baby's portion of food. But then again, I've never had a child, so I don't know what portion or how we portion food. I'm diverting. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this boring content, don't forget to subscribe. This